Obviously, we read The Unbelievable Gwenpool number 3, written by Christopher Hastings with art by Guri Hurry. This is the second issue of Gwenpool that we have reviewed, or it will be when we're done, because we reviewed Unbelievable Gwenpool number 1, which had a special guest artist, as well as Guri Hurry's art. But this is just the regular series that's going on about Gwenpool and her mark on the modern, regular, all-new, all-different Marvel Universe. Yeah. So, what do we think?
You know, it was pretty fun. I was not a huge supporter of the first book. I liked it, but I thought it really needed some work, and I'm seeing where the story's going with number 3, and I like it so far.
Yeah. I read issue 2, just regularly. It came out, and I'm like, oh yeah. And I picked it up, read it, and I was like, oh. And then issue 3 came out, and I picked it up and read it again. I'm like, oh. And it's okay. The art's great.
It's progressing better.
But, but the story's okay. There's a couple of dips and dives, which we'll get into. But overall, I was like, this is a pretty solid series. I was really hard on it in issue 1, but I'm glad I went back and checked it out.
I'm really glad I read issue 2, because then no one can discount my opinion based on the special guest character in issue 3.
Right.
Because I enjoyed the book, more so because of the special guest character.
Naturally.
But I read issue 2 first, and I already liked that more than I ever liked issue 1.
Right,
yeah.
Which is funny, because issue 1's supposed to be like dynamite. No matter what happens, you should always like number 1.
I didn't really care.
No, none of us really gave a crap.
I didn't care.
That's
it was
the thing.
A rough jumping on point,
yeah.
And this story seems to be progressing much better.
That's true.
Number 3 was fun.
I'm really glad that we were covering this book this week, because I would have missed out. I would have just never gone back at that point.
No.
So...
Yeah, after 3, you're not gonna...
No, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have cared, but I do now.
Yeah. And it has nothing to do with the fact that...
See, I really thought Tiffany was the one that was like, we need to read
this one.
Unbelievable Gwenpool number 3 this week.
Why? I have no idea.
No, I got my feed, or my fill last week, because Doctor Strange number 9 came out. And we got one more issue to the end of the last days of magic.
Wow. That'll be a whole arc.
I know.
Of Doctor Strange that you'll have read that wasn't a miniseries.
Ching.
Thank God he was able to get in some magic during this issue.
Hey, I gotta tell you, I cannot, for the life of me, I'm like, this is a different universe. It's the same costume, Doctor Strange, so I don't really know, or it's taking place either before or after the last days of magic. So.
And I try to explain, it is the same universe, they just don't care.
Because, I got most of what was happening in 3, but I was like, why is Batroc the Leaper there? He's a bad guy.
Right? No, they're all bad guys. Gwenpool is now a henchman for MODOK, like the rest of them, which is my only complaint about this book.
But not really, because MODOK does say that what he's doing, they only take money when they kill someone who's bad.
Right, but she's also being coerced into being on this team, and she's run into 2... significant Marvel powerhouses who, if she just said, I need help, I'm being coerced into working for MODOK, they would step in and relieve her of her problem.
Well, that's not what she asked for Doctor Strange. She had an appointment with him, and she could have asked for that, but she didn't think of it.
Right, but that's stupid. If someone held a gun to my head and said, you need to do something for charity for me, I would still call the cops. I don't care if it's, successful financially for me. I'm still being coerced. My life is still being threatened, and a friend of mine was murdered in the line of duty for that.
I think she's sticking around because she wants vengeance.
Okay.
And I think
if that's the case, I'm in.
I think she's too blind to anything else, because she said she was going to kill him. You know what I mean?
That's
she's going to kill MODOK, so...
I'm down for that, by the way.
You gotta stay close, though.
But if she does that, then she'll take his place. And then she'll have a whole organization of bad guys under her disposal.
Just like Deadpool did.
Well, they'd be like...
Only more fun and interesting,
they'd either be mercenaries or some sort of heroes for hire.
Oh, you can't do that. Deadpool tried to do that, and he got sued by Luke Cage. So, Unbelievable Gwenpool number 3 continues to be fun. It's it's all... If there were multiple characters besides Gwenpool that were zany, I would call it an Animaniacs version of the Marvel Universe. But with a mature twist.
Yeah.
Except even Animaniacs was a little mature.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I think the addition of a cast of characters with her helps a lot.
But you know what's funny? It reminds me of Nick Spencer's Superior Foes of Spider-Man, where it's let's take some F-listers and make them human and fun and give them this ridiculous adventure. Batroc's interesting. I think he's going to be more fleshed out.
I can't believe that they're putting Batroc into a mentor role.
Yeah. Well, it's great.
I know.
It's brilliant. I'm excited to see what happens.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Seriously? Batroc the Leaper is going to, train Gwenpool.
I also love the history of his name. Or the etymology, I should say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really get into his
frog-like.
So, we talked about what came out last week. Let's talk about what's coming out this week on Wednesday and what we're looking forward to and what we can recommend to you guys. Ben, what's happening?
Okay, so you guys know I've been reading Extraordinary X-Men, and Extraordinary X-Men number 11 comes out. Written by Jeff Lemire, art by Humberto Ramos. They're still knocking it out of the park. It's really cool. It's still set in the future, so Apocalypse is taking over. It's like 1,000 years in the future, I want to say.
Yeah.
And he has new horsemen, and one of them's Colossus, and one of them is a weird Venom symbiote.
Okay.
In the last issue, the Venom symbiote attacked Wolverine and engulfed him, and now we have a Wolverine symbiote.
Oh, no.
And that's going to be attacking everyone in the next book.
Does that work? Can Apocalypse do that?
Yeah. Apocalypse can do anything. Especially appear in every X-Men book.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to recommend Spider-Man number 5, written by Bendis with art by Pacelli, even though I hear that Sarah Pacelli's leaving the title, which will call into question whether I pick this book up anymore. But the story is still engaging. I like Miles Morales, and I enjoy the story that Bendis has been telling about him since he was an Ultimate character. So, I can't wait to see where it goes, and hopefully they get someone who is at least as comparable as Sarah Pacelli to replace her, because she's just so amazing. And, whatever she is going on to, I hope it's bigger and better things.
She's gonna take her awesome accent with her.
Yes. She is incredible.
Did we talk to her?
We did.
Yeah. She has an amazing accent.
She is. We talked to her for like a good long time, and she was very delighted by us. So,
It's because
you
we're
know
like
what?
clowns.
Go check it out. At a convention you'll never see again!
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, special
What?
edition in New York City, they threw that away. They're like, no,
That's over.
that's over.
I just assumed we weren't hearing about it because, it had shrunk a little bit.
Yeah,
but
no.
It just
No,
wasn't getting
it shrunk.
pressed.
It shrunk to nothingness.
Oh.
Yeah.
Remember one week you recommended trades?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to be talking about this week. Saga Volume 6, the trade paperback, is going to be out this week. So if you missed out on the whole time frame of 6, go pick it up.
Yeah.
And then also just one other thing, because I think it's a really cool thing that Image does. I love these. Image does these huge black and white proof books. It's the artist's inks, essentially. It's the original art. It's uncolored. They're huge. They're gorgeous. They usually don't have any text in them at all. It's just this beautiful. It's just awesome. They did one for Witches for the first issue, and that's usually what they do. And they're doing that for Injection #1 this week.
Cool.
So I just think that's such a cool concept. You don't see other comic book companies doing that.
Yeah.
So I want to pimp that out. They've done a bunch of them. If you're interested in it at all, but maybe you're not interested in Injection, even though I like that book and you should check it out, you can check out the other ones they've done.
So those were all the comics that were fit to print, or film in any case. But now we're going to crack open a Loot Crate box from June. Ben, what's the theme?
I believe it's Dystopia.
Dystopia. Open her up. Let's see what's... All right.
We don't have to switch.
All right,
This
fine.
is fine.
Good.
I'm over here. Look over here.
Open the box.
I'm opening the box right now. Hope I don't need that anymore. Opening the box. Yes, it is Dystopia. Welcome to the wasteland. A dystopian future awaits. Kind of a Rapturean, Falloutian kind of thing here. This is.
It's all Bethesda.
I'm going here. I'm going right here first.
Oh.
'Cause what a blast from the past, guys. We have a 300-piece Matrix puzzle.
Oh.
Puzzle. The next thing out, ironically, is a Fallout vinyl figure. It's the Dorbs line.
Oh, I like
them.
these.
They're cute. They're kind of like Funko Pop.
They're basically that,
but they are different, and they're really cute.
Well, where they put their effort into the head instead of the body.
Yeah, there are details on it.
Yeah.
It's not just a weird orb as a head.
Yeah.
Okay, there's definitely something in this box, by the way, that you guys will get an opportunity to see, and that'll be the end of it because it's mine.
Okay.
But first, let's look at this sweet shirt. See what we got. What is it?
It's
RoboCop.
it's the new.
We have a pin this
Ooh.
week, which is awesome. I love this pin. This is going right in my bag.
What is it?
It's a bomb.
It's a bomb. Oh,
It's
yeah.
big bomb.
Yeah.
There's something in here. I'm not even 100% certain what. I mean, okay. Let me preface this. I know what it is, but I don't know what the item is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Whoa! Yeah, what is this?
That's a metal thing.
Yeah. That is exactly what this is. It is a metal thing.
Hang on.
You know what this is? This is legitimately the Terminator skull. Okay, here I'm reaching back. This is the Terminator
Yeah.
skull.
It's a
that we
metal
got.
print.
No, from the first DVD release of the Ultimate Edition of Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Oh, so they just cut that out from the box.
From the box of the DVD, but they made it metal.
Oh, hang on. What it is it's Yesterday's Enemy, blah, blah, blah. We're commemorating the 25th anniversary of one of our favorite sci-fi films ever with this
Good.
very special keepsake. It is a metal print.
Yep.
So essentially, you could put that on your wall. You could get it. You could frame it.
Yeah.
You could legitimately frame it.
Or you could prop it up on your desk.
Yeah, totally. So that's really cool. And then the final thing,
Yes, it is.
which I am beyond belief excited about, and
Yeah.
it's so simple. It's so stupid in a way. I can't even tell you how excited I am.
Yeah?
It's a key from BioShock Infinite.
Oh, shoot.
But it's a legitimate key. I can go and I can have this cut.
Oh,
Yay!
that's
Yeah.
really cool.
So guys, take a look at it, because you're not going to see it again unless I'm using it.
Yep. That is very
But
cool.
check it out. Check it out. It won't focus on it. There we go. Kind of not really. Awesome. This is the thing.
You have to spin it fast enough so that the bird is in the cage.
I don't want the bird to be in the cage. I chose the bird. I'm free.
I chose the cage.
By the way,
It's safety,
apparently
it's secure.
the shirt is the original RoboCop. It's real RoboCop. That helmet confused me. It looked like the
Well,
reboot.
it's a weird angle.
Yeah, it is. But you know what? Your giveaway was Ed 209's there, and
Yeah.
also his partner in the back, way in the back.
That's
way in the
awesome.
back.
So that's better.
So it's way better. This is actually okay. Now I'll wear this shirt.
Very,
cool.
very
Unless you
cool.
No.
No,
No, I want this metal Terminator skull to stare at me.
you're welcome. I'm
gonna-
gonna keep that.
I'm gonna plaster this somewhere in
You
my...
should put it on your
in my
face.
Yeah, it's a metal mask. There you go. Here.
Oh my god, it's a Terminator.
So what else we got?
That's it. That's the crate. I literally took the key out of it
Oh,
because
okay.
I wanted to touch it
That's amazing.
that badly. The magazine in here is cool. It tells you about each of the items. And then has a little article in the back about how to dress for a dystopian future.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's kind of fun. It's cute. This is a good box. This is fun. I liked this theme and how they could really reach through all media for it.
Yeah.
For me, I'm so
The key is
jaded
like,
right now. Like I'm just like, this is the greatest box we've ever gotten
right?
because of this key.
That's really cool.
Now all we need is like a Trump little doll.
Yeah.
That'll be dystopia.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Anyway, if you want to get your own Loot Crate box, you can always go to lootcrate.com/ComicPOP and use the promo code TVLittleHouse. If you're curious as to what that means, go look at older videos we made. But yeah, if you want to get your own Loot Crate box, do that. You'll save yourself 10% on a box of your
That's
own.
right.
Go for it, do it, and if you do it soon, you'll be able to get July's Loot Crate, which who knows what it'll be.
Who knows?
But you'll be guaranteed to get at least
But
one thing
They're not
that's
going to be
really
a key
cool.
in there.
No,
Oh, no.
they've done that already.
By the
That's
way,
over.
the key's made by the Coop, so maybe you could look them up.
So there you go. We'll see you guys next time with an all-new episode Off the Rack with our very own Loot Crate next month. I'm Sal.
I'm Ben.
That's Tiffany.
Bye.